Hello, Collective. It's the Pleiadian High Priest, Brandon Curtis, with a channeled message for the collective. I don't know what's going to come out. I have no channeled message download to give you before. So this will be a surprise for me as well. I hope this finds you well. And I so appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments, and the bookings recently. So let's get into it. I'm using the Tarot Nefertari deck to tap into your situation. And kick back, relax, take a deep breath, give over your energies to this reading, calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael around the collective, calling in Aset, calling in Anubis, Sekhmet, Sobek, Thoth, and Ma'at, calling in Mother Gaia and Mother Moon, calling in animal totems and spirit guides, calling in the Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Yeshua, Buddha. And away we go. In your current energy, we have the 10 of Wands. So a lot of burdens. 10 is a number of completion. This is Sagittarius energy. But you're about ready to drop them. This is also spiritual fire of the 9th house. So higher learning. And in this particular deck, in this card, This reminds me a lot of the Tower. It's as if you're ready to, you're either riding the tower for it was about to fall, or you are gently letting it fall, carefully with thought. 9th house is of the higher mind. It's philosophy, it's, yes, religion, but it's also learning. And I think what you're learning here is to, the best way, the most efficient way, healthiest way to drop burdens is to carefully let them fall, so you can rebuild. Again, I foresee a spiritual tower that you foresee as crumbling, and you could have allowed the universe to strike it with lightning and have you fall out of it, and everybody else attached to that tower, so you can rebuild. But here I see and feel you, collective, purposely, safely, consciously, with spiritual strength and fire, using its own weight and gravity, Gaia energy, to allow this tower to fall. And you will no longer be burdened with holding this tower up that you know needs repair. The challenge to this, 10 of Pentacles. There's a family involved, there's money involved in this tower. And I think that's why you're taking great care at putting it on its side, allowing gravity to assist you in rebuilding. You know, I foresee you setting the tower upright once you're finished, but right now I'm getting you feel that you don't have the money and the resources to do this. Also, I'm getting, take what resonates. This could be you, this could be the person you're thinking of. I'm seeing the tower that you're allowing to fall so you can rebuild it. We got Justice on the bottom of the deck. Involves a family. So we got 2 10s out in the reading. It involves a matriarch, it involves a family. And, this could be a divorce. This could be meeting up to discuss exactly how things will be shared financially for you as you, again, gently allowing this tower to fall. You will move it back to where it's standing, but it will be a completely different tower. In the subconscious of the situation, we have the world, chapters ending. This is Capricorn energy, Saturnian energy. It's about structure. So it makes sense that when you carefully, this is about patience, this is about understanding the underlying structure of things. And again, clear indication that you are carefully allowing this tower to fall so it will be destroyed. You'll take it apart, but it's a bit tricky right now because it does involve other people. It does involve a wife or a husband, children, and the finances that's shared between them. It involves a home. What are you going to do with the home? Is it going to be sold? Will one partner keep it? How much child support will be contributed? But I do see a marriage dissolving. This could be a workplace or a job dissolving. I see some of you going to your employers and really working out a severance package, maybe. And this could be a complete, utter destruction of your finances. I'm hearing bankruptcy, although be careful with that because I'm not a tax, I'm not going to give tax advice here. I don't work for the IRS, and I have no personal experience with bankruptcy myself. Although I know that, with Pluto, this is not Pluto, this is Saturn, a deliverer of karma and time, and again, major chapters ending. But Pluto's influence right now on the collective is about tearing down all the foundations of how we conduct business, how we support ourselves, the nature of our relationship to our employers, to our IRAs, and to our 401ks. So going back to this idea of declaring bankruptcy, I think Saturn and Pluto will soon, if not already, present you with options that are more aligned with where money and capitalist culture is headed. I know there are a lot of debt relief programs out there through the IRS, so you might want to look into that. All right, in the recent past, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. This is the matrix. This is your connection to old ways of money, feeling chained to bank statements and the financial system as it currently is. However, a lot of that is going to be changing, will change. It's inevitable. 2 tens and then the world card and the devil, all Capricorn energy. 10 of Pentacles is Virgo. This is about the workplace. This is about your health, physical health, and in particular of the family. And then we have, to start off with, the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, burdens and mixed with spiritual fire. Yeah, it's bringing in that spiritual fire that's going to burn away old connections to how we spend our money, and even how you view and understand your relationship to your own family and to money. And what is wealth? Is it in this new Aquarian age, the old way of living the American dream, and no matter if you're in the UK or Australia, I'm just speaking of a Western civilization and the idea of the home, the family, the car, the dogs, the kids, that one job that you're going to live in for the rest of your life and retire. All that is a part of the matrix that is crumbling. All that is tied to old notions of what life is and how we're to live it. And I see for you, collective, with the 2 tens out on the table and then the world card. Well, let's see what you see in your higher mind. 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's a new idea of, this is Aries energy. This is really reforming, especially after the World and then the Devil card, reforming your ideas of what a home is. This is a cause for celebration. I think you have in your mind's eye this new idea of what the nuclear family will evolve into. It's a great cause for celebration, I think, especially after the heavy work of these 2 tens, 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Fire and earth are the best elements to manifest with. And in your subconscious, this is a time for change. That the old way of how you were living life, making money, your old concepts of family have come to an end. And you see this clearly, having really analyzed the matrix, the devil, and how it had you chained and bound to thinking that home was yada, yada, yada. Where in your higher mind, you are clearly seeing new ideas of what the home is. More Wands energy, Aries energy. Aries energy, Mars, taking action. Aries energy is being the leader. All right, in the near future, we have 4 of Cups in reverse. 10-10 and 4-4. It's in reverse because, well, in the upright, it would be not allowing change, and especially an emotional change to your concepts of home and your relationship to money. In the reverse, it's almost, I see a death and feel a death in the way you emotionally attached to the home, to money. So I won't be surprised if the Ace of Cups pops out here. Or maybe even the Five of Cups in the upright. Like, let's find out what advice Spirit wants you to take. King of Swords. King of Swords is somebody who is, in the upright, as we see here, is truthful, it's honest, it's seeing clarity. It's using air energy, masculine air energy, to be very accurate about building and very smart. I'm picking up Aquarius energy as well. It's seeing, it's stepping into that masculine air energy that, for those in the MBTI community or Jungian cognitive functions, if that interests you, this is extroverted thinking. Extroverted because it's a king, and thinking because of the swords. This is being able to clearly see outside structures of society, of the financial system, of the home, and the ideas surrounding, or it's very Saturnian. It's extroverted thinking. So it's being able to identify, like if you're an ENTJ, extroverted thinking is your dominant function. This is what makes ENTJs amazing business leaders and leaders in business, because they're able to see people as resources and properly place them in the right positions to make the greater whole function at the utmost. And with this tower crumbling, I know it's not the tower card, but we have the devil here, we have the world card. And I've already talked about this tower energy coming from the 10 of Wands. You're dropping those burdens, you're reforming into 10 of Pentacles, and then 4 of Wands, a new idea of what, your home and your way of life will be. And you're doing this with Aquarian energy, Libra and Gemini energy. Really, Libra energy, because you're looking at your relationships, and your relationships to not only other people, but your relationship to this newly reformed structure of living. Gemini energy, because Gemini energy is very creative. It's magician energy. It's being able to, with extroverted thinking, see all the resources that you have available to you, to aid you in rebuilding this very carefully, thoughtfully, executing it brilliantly. But it's a lot of hard mental work, which King of Swords can do. I see you becoming the master of your universe, He-Man. Or he, or he woman, she woman. So yeah, regardless of your gender, this is about really looking at the resources available to you and the structures of the old, of the matrix, essentially. Extroverted thinking is able to identify what towers are toppling, need to be replaced. It's like looking at a let's say, we'll use an example of a skyscraper. And I'm hearing Art Deco. So it's like visually being able to imagine stripping away the facade of the building, all of the art, and then being able to peer in to the internal objects or resources of that building, being able to see what it's comprised of, what it's made of, brick, wood, steel, concrete, all of that, It's like an X-ray. That's what extroverted thinking and this King of Swords is doing, is being able to peer through the facade of things, see all the way down to the very strongest basic foundations of this skyscraper, and then being able to see, oh, this support structure, this one of the four, needs to be replaced or repaired in certain areas, and I'm going to use this particular building block or material to repair it. And it's going to be new, and it's like, breaking bones. Broken bones actually heal and become stronger in the area where they're broken. In your environment, I see the Ace of Swords. I'm right on the money. In my last reading, the Ace of Swords appeared in the exact same spot. So you are seeing with great clarity, and also you're being guided by Archangel Michael here. But again, more Aquarian energy, and this is like the ultimate extroverted thinking, because it is, you're seeing things clearly, collective, and this is amazing. Any hopes or fears for you would be Knight of Wands, moving too quickly. On the fear side of this position of the Knight of Wands, this is the quickest moving energy, but it's also very spiritual, and I'm not surprised to see it, given we have the Ten of Wands out in the first position. So, you're moving forward. Okay, the fear is, and the advice here is, don't move too quickly. Move with spirit, move with your angels, move with your guides, move with your intuition, because intuition is fire. The element of fire. Heavy on the masculine that is taking you through this process, with air, King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, along with fire. It's like this King of Swords has brought his Ace of Swords, and he's on this night of spiritual fire. Very celebratory and powerful spiritually, but also intellectually. You're very smart because you are seeing things so clearly. Very Aquarius energy. So if any of you have Gemini or Libra or Aquarius in your North Node, you're doing great. And again, bottom of the deck, we have Libra energy with Justice. Card number 8. All right, the potential outcome, 4 of Pentacles. So we have 3 4s out on the table, 2 10s, and an ace. And the remaining cards are Major Arcana. Devil, that's leaving your energy. You're seeing the matrix for what it is. The World card, Saturn, Karma, but also Capricorn energy of restructuring. And here, potential outcome, Capricorn energy, and 4. This is about foundations. See how these 4 arms are holding up, and it's right next to 4 of Wands. So I see you rebuilding clearly, expertly. It's not, you have 10 of Pentacles that you're shooting for in this process, which right now is a challenge for you because you're at the most coming out of 3 of Pentacles and going into 4 of Pentacles. The next stop would be 5 of Pentacles, where you're gonna gain a sense of independence. Maybe you're gonna step out of a job. But right now, the potential outcome, if you follow this advice from Spirit, is stepping into Four of Pentacles energy, which is really fortifying not only the body, but it's cardinal earth energy. It's about creating with the resources that you have, and going after and not being emotionally attached to this change, where you're going to feel that when you let go, it's a rejection of a potential Ace of Cups. No, you're leaving your emotions out of all the decisions that you're making, and making your decisions with fire energy and air energy, rather than Cups energy of the emotions. It's more about business smarts and your passions, which here are clearly based in Spirit. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Ten of Wands. And this is a good thing, because what you spiritually want and desire, your passions, aren't clouded or confused by any cups, your emotions about the changes that you're making. You're very logical about moving forward. And also, again, it's like your King of Swords with the Ace of Swords is riding on the back of Knight of Wands. And just another reminder, don't move too quickly. So yeah, I see a lot of you stepping away from maybe a family, a job, certainly, maybe moving homes, downsizing, being more economical, and actually being smarter about this whole process. It's going to bring you a lot of feeling supported and grounded in Four of Pentacles energy. Again, Justice on the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, Four of Swords. So we have 4-4, Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, representing change, Six of Pentacles, Strength card. Let me get some advice from Spirit using the Brotherhood of Light deck. Hope this finds you well. Please give us a like, a share, a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, welcome to this reading. I'm so glad you clicked on the messages in this reading. Smash that bell icon for more readings and become a subscriber. Join the collective here. All right, some words of advice before we close out this reading from Spirit to aid you in this amazing 4-4 work, 4-4-4. We've got the High Priestess in reverse over the Four of Cups. There could be a in this deck, High Priestess is Virgo energy. And it being in the reverse, there might be a High Priestess, and it being right over the Four of Cups, who you will have to confront. This is a feminine energy who is spiritual and tapped in, probably does lower vibing magic. So yeah, they could come off as somebody who is spiritual, but it's low vibing spirituality. And Four of Cups and with the High Priestess being in reverse, they're very much into their emotions. They're probably unstable. They're definitely unstable in that area. And in this deck, it being Virgo energy, they're not great caretakers of their physical health. So they could be overindulging in their emotions, highly volatile and changing in their emotions. They're probably consuming or drinking and or consuming some sort of substance that doesn't allow for clarity in the decisions that they're making. Again, relying too much on emotions and escapism to aid you, collective. And this could be you or the person that you're thinking of. And this High Priestess in reverse is maybe a partner, maybe your boss, maybe a best friend. And for some of you, it's a mother figure. It's someone tied to this Ten of Pentacles. It's someone tied to this Four of Wands. It's most definitely someone tied to the Devil here, because opposite the Devil here. Maybe somebody that you were tied to, who the Devil, the Matrix, was oppressing both you and this High Priestess in reverse. I see you cutting them off. Five of Pentacles, exactly. Yeah. And I mentioned the Five of Pentacles earlier, but this is in regards to shutting this High Priestess in reverse out. This is, in this deck, Mercury in Aquarius and Gemini. So, using that Aquarius, Gemini energy, and Libra energy of the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords to cut this High Priestess in reverse out. It needs to be done. You know it. And it's in your near future. So even they know it. They may not, they're not going to take it well, because I think they're overindulging in some sort of substance or just low-vibing magic. They could be a card reader. They can lead a life of somebody who is spiritual or is Virgo energy, but it's all a facade. They're self-deluded, and again, they're smoking too much or drinking too much or and then they're mixing that with High Priestess energy, and that's why it came out in the reverse. You're shutting this person out, Five of Pentacles. Because the potential outcome for you, collective, is you're working towards your Four of Pentacles and your Four of Wands, and you're not allowing Four of Cups energy in making these decisions. So it's going to be fairly easy for you to identify this High Priestess in reverse. Hierophant, card number 5. Yeah, and this is Jupiter energy. So Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and that was the first card out, Ten of Wands. This is five of Pentacles, and which is Taurus energy. But in this deck, it's Aquarius and Gemini, and then you have Jupiter. So this is you being so spirited and connected to spirit. Ten of Wands, Four of Wands, and Knight of Wands. And again, I'm hearing North Node energy. If you're an air. If your North Node is in the air sign, you're on your life path, and so you're stepping into your own Hierophant energy, where you're calling the shots. You're connected to God directly. You know, it's like you have them on speed dial. And here Jupiter representing like Zeus. So you could be a masculine or feminine, but you are, again, calling the shots in reforming this tower, rebuilding this tower. Seven of Pentacles, talking about rebuilding. Here it's Gemini energy, Mercury in double Gemini. So magician energy, planting seeds. So we go from 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles to 7 of Pentacles. You know your value, and you know what resources are available to you. So you know where to plant the seeds in rebuilding your new home. More messages. Ace of Wands. And it fell up here in between 10 of Wands and 4 of Wands, sideways. It's Mars in double Aries. So yeah, you're taking action. Right now, you're at a waiting point where I think you're going to have to deal with this High Priestess in reverse before you make decisions on whether or not you want to include them. You know, if they clean up their act, go for it, right? If they can wake up to their own toxic behavior and heal with you, by all means, you'll want to, you know, that's part of the 10 of Wands, right? Gently letting that tower fall in the 10 of Wands, you know, that would be, yeah, let's say it's a spouse or a job, like a boss who is toxic, low vibing right now. I foresee you waiting. You're making the changes. You're moving forward with King of Swords. You're changing your external environment and the structures here with the World card, and you're doing it with great spiritual force and power. You're not moving too quickly, but when you are moving, you're moving with this spiritual Knight of Wands. This is good. You need to have a conversation with this High Priestess in reverse, and you'll be able to quickly discern and make judgment, Hierophant energy, of whether or not they are going to be a part of this 4 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles that you're building. 4 of Wands popped out in sideways. So just confirmation of exactly what I'm saying here. 4 of Wands in this deck is the Sun in Leo. Connecting the 4 of Wands in Leo, Sun in Leo, is the 7 of Pentacles to the Mars in Aries, Ace of Wands. 4 of Wands and Ace of Wands are in the sideways position. Again, I think a lot has to do with cutting off or including healing, helping heal. You got to heal yourself first before you can even attempt to heal and call judgment on this High Priestess in reverse. And my eyes are falling on the devil, and now the Hierophant over this High Priestess in reverse. You know, I wish you all the best. You know, we want the best for everybody included, but first comes my collective. And I'm seeing that this will be too much of a burden, 10 of Wands, to aid this person in healing. They're going to have to step up and do the healing themselves, because you can't fix anyone, in other words, right? You're doing a lot as it is, collective. King of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands, in rebuilding this 4 of Wands. Okay, yeah, so you got Justice in reverse over the Devil. Here, the Justice card is the number 8, and it's Capricorn energy. Yeah, justice being served to your old connections. So maybe this is confirmation that this High Priestess in reverse, no bueno. But I think you're still going to attempt it, as you should. You know, you're going to be fair about things. And then you got the Page of Wands in the upright, Sagittarius energy in this deck. I'm putting it over the Knight of Wands. There you are, Sag, shooting your arrow as you ride forward on this Knight of Wands. And it's looking into the future. More messages. 4 of Pentacles, clarify 4 of Pentacles, potential outcome, clarify 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, change, adaptability. You have 6 of Pentacles there. Here, this is Uranus in Libra and Aquarius, more air energy. Uranus brings radical change. And I see that in your strength position, in your potential outcome. So yeah, and it's above this High Priestess in reverse. Also, card number 2 of the major arcana. So yeah, they're going to have to change. And they're going to have to do that change on their own if they want to engage with you in 6 of Pentacles. You can't fix anyone. They have the Devil card popped out again over the World card and over this 4 of Wands in the upright for the second time. So I don't know if that's confirmation that this High Priestess in reverse is still tied to the old 4 of Wands, the old home. Gemini energy, sideways. This is Mercury energy. Above the Devil. Over the 4 of Wands. Please clarify. I don't. Yeah. This is an unhealthy energy that I'm picking up in this reverse High Priestess. Final messages. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. That's Plutonian energy in this deck, by the way. So, major transformation. Pluto in Cancer and Scorpio. And then we've got Mercury in Virgo, double Virgo with a 7 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Oof. It can be repaired, this High Priestess. Again, it's High Priestess in this deck is Virgo energy, and then we have Mercury in double Virgo with the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Further clarifying the 2 of Cups. Pluto in Cancer and Scorpio. I foresee you're going to have a heart-to-heart talk with this person about changing, but you can't change them. They're going to have to do the change, and it's going to be completely up to them. More on this High Priestess. 5 of Swords in reverse. Mercury in Taurus and Virgo. And it fell over the Devil, up near Ace of Wands, up near your new 4 of Wands, and Justice in reverse. Watch out for this High Priestess. I mean, they are a High Priestess in the reverse. And again, they're under influence of Plutonian energy. They're in it. And Their communication isn't going to be clear, not for you, King of Swords, whether you're man or woman. You've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords energy in the upright. All right? You see the matrix, you see the justice being served to your past relationships that, bound you with those relationships to the devil, to the matrix, to this old idea of your life. This High Priestess is going to have a hard time coming out of it. And again, you can't change them. You can only offer a cup and say, hey, can you match me? If not, you need to keep pushing. They're going to fight you. Seven of Swords in the upright. They might be deceptive about it. They may clean up their act immediately. But it's not going to lead anywhere. They may put on a front that they are healing, that they're clear-headed, but I don't see a Queen of Swords out here. I see a Magician, I see Justice in reverse, and a High Priestess in reverse, and a Hierophant in the upright. That's you, fam. And then I see 5 swords in reverse, and then a 7 swords out there regarding this High Priestess. And 2 devil cards in the upright. So, pray for them. But again, I don't think you're going to have a problem walking away, because they may clean up their act momentarily and put on a good front, but it's deceptive. And I see you quickly moving, you identifying this King of Swords energy, Ace of Swords energy, and engaging in a conflict with them, and explaining that they're not being fair, they're not being just, they're being deceptive, and you're going to move on. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay, final message. We got the Page of Coins. It came out in my lap in the reverse. So this is Aquarius energy, but it's a page. Yeah, I don't see this High Priestess in reverse healing and joining you in your spiritual quest for moving forward. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Card number 7, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you're not coincidentally, the last reading, the title is Chariot, warming up the chariot and moving on. Yeah, this is maybe a continuation. Certainly these energies are related. So check out that reading. It airs this morning at 11:11. Chariot, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving forward with Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy. Again, the planet Uranus in this deck is in Gemini and Aquarius, 9 of Pentacles. Oh, there's the Ace of Cups. Great emotional change for you and quick movement here with the Chariot card. Sagittarius energy, moving with spiritual fire towards your 9 of Pentacles, and a complete change to your relationship. You know that this High Priestess in reverse is not able to match your cups. So you realize that, and you've realized an Ace of Cups for yourself, a great emotional change after illusion of the Moon card that this High Priestess in reverse had put you under. Oh, there's the Queen of Swords that I mentioned. I see you moving towards a Queen of Swords rather than a High Priestess in reverse, and that's going to match your King of Swords energy, whether you're no matter what your gender is. This could be you. You're balancing out your Queen of Swords and King of Swords energy. And then, yeah, with great strength, card number 11. Leo energy. Oh, and then the tower, Mars energy. The tower that we started out with, that you're rebuilding. Yep. All right. I hope these messages find you well. You're on the right path. I wish you all the best with this High Priestess in reverse. But I really don't see this individual at this time being able to join you on the back of this Knight of Wands as your Queen of Swords. Because they're still tied to the devil. They're still consuming toxic behaviors and substances that are clouding their judgment, that keeps them tied to the devil and the matrix and the whole notion of your life together or your relationship. They're not able to imagine a new, healthy, healed relationship with you at this time, and you're fine with that. You got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this High Priestess in reverse is it's coming off as very feminine, although it could be a masculine in High Priestess. You know, take what resonates. It could be a same-sex relationship or something, you know. Take what resonates. Apply it to you to fit your situation. But these are clearly the messages that you're moving on with great, careful, well-reasoned, just actions that are spiritually based. It's really beautiful. And yeah, you'll learn to heal. You have learned to heal on your own, but you are also realizing you can't fix anyone. And if they can't heal on their own and join you on your journey, c'est la vie. Yeah, they can't hop in your chariot because it's pulling out of the garage, and you're hitting the road. I foresee some of you, moving towards somebody else. I foresee you, at the very least, traveling with spirit. All right. Thank you for the likes, the shares, comments, and I'd love for you to join me here on my channel. I'm the Pleiadian High Priest, Brandon Curtis, and I'll see you in the next reading. Namaste.